Hi there, everybody. Amir Kamkar here, herbalist and founder of Herbal Tea and Tonics. Welcome to the video on Post-Colonic Herbal Care. This video initially was put together for bottoms-up clonic to help them with training their new practitioners coming on board. And I like to share that training with you as well. Hopefully that clarifies some of your questions about post-colonic herbal care. As you know, when we do a colonic procedure, most people don't have any side effects. Occasionally, we might come across people that they might get a little bit of issue like dehydration, electrolyte imbalance, and sometimes disruption of gut flora. And herbs are really amazing traditionally in terms of supporting these things. In fact, they are really awesome in terms of soothing the discomfort and also promoting recovery after the colonics. They can also assist in balancing the gut flora, and some of them may address the underlying causes of the imbalance in the body as well. As you know, herbs been around for a long time. We go to traditional Chinese medicine. They've been using it for about 5,000 years successfully for a variety of different applications. You go to Ayurvedic in India, 4,500 years of history in terms of using herbs to balance the imbalances in the body. Also from Europe, you have Western herbalism from North America as well that has been used for a long time. In fact, in any country, indigenous people have been using herbs to balance the imbalances in the body, and 21st century is no exceptions. We can still use some of these herbs to balance the body post-colonic. So with that in mind, I want to start on making sure you have a copy of this flyer with you. It's two-sided and starts with Welcome to Post-Colonic Herbal Care. In this brochure, we talked about 7 different protocols that may help people post-colonic. And I'd like to go through every single one of them and touch on them in terms of why they are there and how they may help people post-colonic. The first one is post-colonic mineral balance. As I mentioned at the beginning, some people could get a little bit of imbalance in their gut. And there is a specific blend that could support the balance of mineral. That's called mineral herbal support. It's a variety of different herbs are used in that one. And it's a nourishing tea to restore and balance minerals after the procedure. And it tastes quite nice too. It's got lemon, myrtle, and really nice herbs that everybody enjoys. The second one is a constipation herbal support. Now, as you know, a lot of people with chronic constipation come to get some colonic procedures so they can get some relief. And there are so many herbal teas out there with basically they have laxatives in them to support constipation. The beauty of this blend here is that it doesn't have any laxatives in it. That's called constipation herbal support. It's a blend of quite a few different herbs in it. And as a holistic herbalist, we really don't use laxatives for constipation unless there is an emergency or there is a specific requirement for that. Because if you keep using laxative herbs on a daily basis chronically, they could have a side effect on critical muscles in the colon. They could make the colon even more lazier than it is. So with that blend that you have, you can use it without any side effects. There is no laxative in there, and it's a very good supportive herbal tea for constipation and tastes quite nice again. The next one is gut microbiome support. As I mentioned at the beginning, we might get a little bit of imbalance in gut flora, and that's really important to balance that post-colonic. And we do have a blend specifically for that. It's called gut microbiome support. And herbs in there traditionally been used to support the gut flora. In fact, one of the herbs in there called burdock, and burdock has something called oligosaccharide. Oligosaccharide is known to be like food for the gut microbiome, so it's quite supportive, especially after clonic. The next blend here is liver and gallbladder detox, and that's the wonderful blend here. There are only 2 herbs in that one, and we take that before meal. Now, you might wonder why we require liver support post-procedure. As you know, a lot of people with chronic constipation, they might have dysfunction in their liver. Liver has 500 functions, known functions so far, every day in the body. One of them is creating bile for the body, and there are 2 main roles for bile in the body. One is digestion. The second one is basically it's a laxative for the colon. So if our liver is a bit lazy in terms of creating bile, we might get a little bit backed up, or might get chronic constipation. So it's super important to balance the liver, and that blend is specifically a supportive of the liver. Anybody can benefit from that blend, even people that are healthy but they want to maintain their health, or they love their alcohol, or maybe they drink too much coffee, or they take some medications for certain things. It's a really good blend to balance the liver. The next one is a blend called colon recovery, and that is a specific blend for balancing the colon after the colonics. It helps soothing and supporting the intestinal lining or villi in the colon, and requires to be a cold infusion. If you put hot water in there, it doesn't do much. So cold infusion overnight and sipping it like water really nourishes and soothes the colon. At the back of the flyer, you have 2 protocols, and the first one is a support for parasites. So it's a parasite cleanse, comes with a liquid and a herbal tea. The liquid is specific to take care of the parasites in the body, and the tea is a colon cleanser. Reason for that protocol is that the liquid will help getting rid of the parasites, the invaders in the body, but they lay eggs in our colon. So the liquid doesn't do anything on the eggs. When you drink the tea, it will flush out the eggs, so you don't have reoccurring parasite overgrowth. And that's super important to consider. A lot of solutions out there, even the herbal ones, especially capsules, you take the capsules and it will start taking care of the parasite, but they release toxins and the eggs are still in the body. If you have a very slow gut, then you don't get a lot of benefit from parasite cleanse, simply because the eggs are there, and then they go through the cycle, they hatch, they start reproducing, and then you get the problem again. You get overgrowth of parasites. So super important on day 4 of the protocol, make a cup of tea 3 times per day and flush out the system. All of the instructions are there. The final one on your flyer is a Candida herbal support, and that comes in a packet like this, and there are 2 bottles in them. One of them you can't see it because it comes in a little small cotton bag. Now, Candida is really interesting in a sense that we all have candida in our system. Usually when our immune system drops, then we get candida overgrowth. There are many other reasons that could cause the candida overgrowth in the body. We are not going to discuss that here. But a good approach or a holistic approach to support the body, especially people that get overgrowth on a regular basis, like candida chronically is in their system, and they get overgrowth all the time, is first supporting the immune system. And the liquid in that protocol, the one in the cotton bag, take care of that. It will boost the immune system. And the next liquid is specific to balance the gut microbiome and also balance the candida as well. I just want to share an experience with you that it may come in handy sometimes. I come across people that they have candida growth, and I usually ask them, have you done any parasite cleanse? Because, we are herbalists. We love the holistic approach. And if they haven't done any parasite cleanse in the last 6 months or a year, then I kindly suggest to do a parasite cleanse first. And then if they still have the candida issue, they can do the candida protocol. And surprisingly, most of the time, the parasite cleanse will balance the candida overgrowth as well. So it would be nice to start with the parasite cleanse first. It's only 3 weeks protocol. And then if they still have the issue with candida, they can go on candida cleanse. Now, this is just a short introduction in terms of post-colonic herbal support. And you have my contact details at the bottom of the flyer. I'm the herbalist who put these protocols together. So if you had any questions or if you need any clarification on anything, just drop me an email or give me a call or text me. I'm more than happy to help you as much as I can. I hope you enjoyed this short video as much as I enjoyed sharing the information with you, and I look forward to speak with you soon. All the best.